Gangotri has always been my favorite place. The weather and peace they perfectly suit me. This time I went to Gangotri the last 2023 December. While coming back to Dehradun, I saw that the road that leads to Nilong Valley. Nilong Valley has always fascinated me, thinking about the time when the Jats of Nilong, Keelang, and Jadong village were free to trade with Tibet. How would the time have been back then? The shared culture between the Jats of Garhwal, Kinnaur, and Tibet would have been a sight to be behold. After countless hours of browsing, I found an interview with Jad Mataji, which gave me a better idea of how they used to live their life before the Sino Indian War and how their life changed after the war. So I'm telling you about the Jadh Bhotiyas, who are these communities, and I will let you know each and everything in some sort of details for the Jadh Bhotiyas. So let's start. The Jadh are the Bhotiya tribe living in Bagori, Harshil, and Dunda villages as of now. They are semi-nomadic tribe, meaning they practice seasonal migration from Bagori to Dunda and other regions during the winter. Before the Sino-Indian War, the Jats of Garhwal and the Bushar kingdom used to trade with Tibet. They had a culture similar to Tibet's and even marriage ties. But after the 1962 war, the Jats of Nilong and Jadung were evacuated and settled in Bagori village. Since then, they have been living in Bagori and other regions of Uttarakhand. The Jats were called Jadh Bhotiyas because of their proximity to Jad Ganga. You can also call that Janvi Ganga. Their livelihood dependent on the trade ties with Tibet. There used to be a barter trade where the Jad sold sugar, grains, spices, and woolen products and brought back salt, borax, and ornaments. The Jad Bhotiyas speak languages like Jad, Garhwali, and Hindi. Over time, speakers of the Jad language have shrunk, and the language is now on the verge of getting lost. All people of Bagori and Dunda still speak the Jad languages, but the newer generation doesn't show any interest in the language. So, after the war, trade was suspended, and the Jad people shifted to agriculture and ship rearing. You know what is ship rearing? So, however, over time, many families have given up ship rearing due to various factors such as climate change, lack of grazing meadows, and reserve forest allocations. Now, only a few families continue sheep rearing, while most are into agriculture and other occupations. The younger generation, so the current generation, you can say that, on the other hand, have migrated to the cities and towns like Uttarkashi, Dehradun, Rishikesh for better opportunity. So the lack of the economic opportunity for the Jal people is leading to the fading of their culture and customs. These circumstances are leading to migration, which in turn means lost culture, languages, and customs. So, hope you like this podcast episode of Jad Bhotiya peoples. In my next episode, I will tell you about the Jadong village. Jadong, which is situated in the Nilong Valley of the Uttarkashi district, which is the borderline of Indo-Tibet border, just near about the Tibet border. So I will let you know about the Jadong village with the fresh episode. So stay tuned on my Spotify channel and please rate my episode that how you liked it. Thank you so much. Your host Udish Sharma.